Hey everybody, welcome back to The Long Dark, to my Naked and Afraid series. So, not 100% sure where we left off other than we came in here and we were waiting on a bunch of things to cure. I've picked up some guts, but I'm still one piece short. Getting towards the end of the day. So I picked up 3 cured guts, I should have said. Need one more before I can make the other pair of pants. And the rest is taking a little bit of time to come along. We're going to need to chuck a few repairs into a couple of things. Like, got a rabbit skin we can throw at that when we've got another piece of guts. Everything else is a little bit behind, but already floating around 17 degrees. So, not a lot we can do. And we will never fill one of those slots. We should be able to put a moose satchel in there. I don't think there's any point making the moose jacket. Because even though it's 3.5 degrees, I mean, it's got good wind and water, but at 3.5 degrees, 4 kilos, and we've pretty much got, 6 degree coat at 5 kilos. Like, it's not, I don't think it's any better than that, really. So, I mean, it would have better water protection and stuff, but, don't think there's really much else going for it. So I think we stick with what we've got there, and it's much more useful as a satchel. Give us that extra 5 kilos of carrying capacity. So, I mean, it's not quite the end of the day yet. Let's grab ourselves a water bottle. We're warm, but we've just been out and about moving around outside, I think. Oh, came in foggy. I had poked my head outside before. One thing I did want to actually check, though, I'm not sure if I can do it from this menu. If I go back out into badges, there we go. So, I was just checking on Firemaster. So I have not started 1,000 fires in the Long Dark yet. I'm at 86%, so I take that to mean I've started 860 fires. So I'm 140 fires away from Firemaster. Not that I need these feats for anything, but obviously, you want to try and collect those. But I also looked at my other stats, and according to Steam, I'm up to 770 hours in this game, which, to be honest, is well behind a lot of you others. So got a fair bit of catching up to do. I had thought it was a bit higher than that. I thought I might have cracked 1,000 by now, but I think what's happened is since I've been recording, the only time I ever play the game I'm recording, so probably only adds up to anywhere between 3 and 5 hours a week of gameplay. And I probably used to do a lot more before I started recording, but now I kind of save it up for when I'm gonna do stuff on camera. Just trying to do some extra stuff to get a little bit tireder at night and just keep us busy. And stick pickups, why not? Must be quite a nice, only -11. It's a reasonably nice day in the Long Dark, really. Considering Loons is having minus 120 degrees days.
Find some place to escape this cold.
And especially where this character started from, having not much in the way of clothes. So we've got a bunch of harvestables here we can still grab. So all the rose hips and all the reishi and stuff. Here. Something out there. Is that a deer out there?
So cold.
Or is it a wolf walking around out there?
Just want to lay down for a bit.
You're a rabbit there, but I can hear something walking on the ice. Can't hear it now. Oh, potentially it's the bear I can hear down below, but it sounded like deer walking down on the ice down there. Oh well, we're cold now. We'll go inside. there's that extra piece of cured. 2 more pieces of cured gut. It's happened while we were waiting around out there, and I don't think it's really light enough to get any of this. Now we're going to have to use a match to get out of here, I would suggest. It's going to get really dark. It's a bit of a rabbit warren down here. Don't believe we have good tools. So, we can probably chuck an hour in. Oh, we only need 2 and I've got 3. So that's okay. 1 can be a repair for something. Oh, we'll try and chuck an hour in. I think all our other needs are doing okay for an hour's worth of stuff. We'll try and squeeze in one more hour. Maybe see if it'll give us half an hour of crossover, even though it's dark as anything. I think it pays off the little piece. Now I have no idea how to really get out of here, so we are going to have to squander a match. I actually know how many I've got on me. I've got like a lot. Looks like 60 matches there or something, I'm guessing. Alright. And if we light this, we might as well set a little bit of a fire. Because we're not tired yet, and we could do a little bit more cooking. We could potentially craft down there while this fire's going too, so I might have a look at that. Yeah, let's go with that. So I did a little live stream earlier in the day, and one of the things that came up, I was talking about the movement bug that I've been having. With the moving forward, it doesn't stop moving. I did a little bit of debugging after doing that, after that session, and I think it's not a bug with a long dark. I think it's actually a problem. Let's just grab some of those. I actually suspect it's a problem with my laptop keyboard. I'll throw that there, so we'll set that box on fire, sure. What I wanted actually was, I wanted it to go somewhere to help me see. That's what I wanted. I'll just do a bit more water. Sure, let's do 2 litres. I've got a bit saved up by the door, I think, but no matter. Before I have a go outside and grab the meat. So cooking is still pretty low. Now I thought we finished this kitchen book, but I can't pick it up. There we go. So I have read it. Cool. No worries. Alright. Jesus. Even bloody dark over here, even though the fire's there. So we'll leave that there so we'll light our way back in. I need to take it outside, it'll probably just blow out. So I wonder what I heard. I don't even know if you can get deer up here, but it certainly sounded like one walking around out there. Now what else have we got to cook? It's all the cooked stuff. This is all cooked as well. We cooked up all the other loose stuff. 56%. Not desperate to cook it, but might as well make use of the match. Again, just being pretty miserly, I think. Alright. I really likes bouncing off. Stand back if I want it to stay up there. There we go, perfect. It's the primitive version of the range hood. Just set fire to the top. Actually, I could have grabbed one more. Probably should. Alright. 25 minutes for that. That torch back. Don't burn the feet on the way out the door. So what are you guys? You are 64%. You're 66%, so we'll grab one more from this pile. Kind of half expecting the wolves to be back any moment, so that's why I'm glancing out there. Just so I know. Oh, hang on. I've got my range hood light. Perfect. As long as I can get to that hot plate. One minute. So they're going okay. Take that one. Now, I'm going to go and try and put an hour in on the pants, but I want to test if this is out. I'm not going to be able to get out of here really. It's not really saving of a match, but because I can start making it and it'll make it by this light, but then if we run out, we will run out. I wonder if I've got a better torch actually. See, a 30% torch isn't going to last an hour, but it might last half an hour of construction. Let's just try half an hour. Alright, got dark there, so I can't find my way out of here unless I cheat slightly. So there's the workbench. Rolling backwards past this thing. What am I next to? Is that the fire drum? Oh, where am I? So there should be stairs over here. I think there should be stairs going up. Oh, I think I've done it. There we go. Found my way in the dark. Can't see anything, but grab those. I'm trying to grab that burnt out torch that wasn't in the way. 5 minutes till that water is done. So I could do some more little stints at some crafting downstairs until we're tired. We don't need a full 10 hours of sleep recovery wise. But we obviously need some good sleep to get the fatigue back. Alright. Got that water. There's still an hour on there, roughly. Do that. Do that. Somewhere around here is another piece of reclaimed wood. It's partly so I can just take some more. Well, that's not what I intended to do. I wanted to do that. I'm actually not sure what I did then. Alright. So I'm going to go drop the meat outside in the cooked pile. Not the wolf meat. I need a couple of pieces. Oh, that'll do us till morning anyway. Oh, so the other cooked was there. So that's I'm just sitting there
I'm
going,
gonna
I
have to
thought
leave
I had a
something
better
behind.
pile than that. So heaps cooked. Quite a lot, really. Alright. So, could have cooked another piece in this hour, but it's okay. I think we'll live with just this. Another half litre there. So what have we got on us? We've got 2.8 litres there. I only got 2 litres here. Finding another pot here would have been a pretty good thing. But it was not to be. Get another litre and a half off that. Actually, do I have any more cans? I mean, if there was a can lying around here, I definitely would have just ignored it. Or put one there. There we go. Or I've potentially chucked one on the ground somewhere. Oh. Just the one extra can. Won't be long left on that torch. It's 40 minutes there. Minutes. Well, how long's left? 27 minutes. Can I get a half litre done? I reckon I can in 27 minutes. But I don't think I can out of this one. I think that goes... Maybe just one more stick will do that. So yeah, there's been announcements for the December survival mode update. Some cryptic hints about what we're going to get. I'll let that can just sit there now. You know, new zone. You have to be able to solve some sort of puzzle to get in from 2 different directions. Pest and I were speculating about that in the live stream. About what that might look like. Sounds pretty exciting. I think they said some new crafting options. Timberwolves in the new zone. Which I think under general consensus we've all decided that we need to make sure Turkey is up and going and playing it and can be the one to crack how to beat those guys, and we'll just cheat off him. And there were a few other things as well that we're talking about, but I can't remember. I don't have the list in front of me, but it did actually all sound fairly cool. I'm looking forward to that. We'll take the cooking pot. I've left it too long to actually... I'm actually going to add a few of those sticks just so I can try and pull a couple of better torches, because I'm just down to 2. Let's see if I can get a really good one. That is not a really good one. So I'll move slightly. Oh, that is a really good one. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to... Oh, I missed it. It kicked me out. Damn it. I was hoping to... Damn. I don't even know where I'm facing now. So I was hoping to actually use one of the torches to go sleep upstairs. But I don't. I'm such a miser about the the matches that I don't really want to waste one just to go upstairs because I don't have the lantern here. So, because I was hoping to start sleeping in the beds a little bit, so I'm not wearing the bedroll out. But having said that, there is so much cloth in the world for somebody who doesn't have any cloth clothes. So the only thing I can really do with it is chuck it into the bedroll. So I just have to deal with that. Just going to inspect that. So it's still at 98% anyway. But we had just finished repairing it up. And I don't know, we've got 10 pieces of cloth on us. It's like heaps here. I doubt we're ever really going to run out of cloth. And we've been actually making a fresh one of these every now and then, rather than repairing it, just making a new one. So there's that. Oh, cabin fever.
Thirsty.
Good old cabin fever. Of course you're back, because we spent a little bit of time indoors. Alright. Which is painful, because I want to actually craft up those pants. It's not super far along. It's not the warmest part of the day. We have got the weight of that damn crafting stuff for the pants. So all of the weight, none of the benefit. And it doesn't look like a nice day. So it's not at all. We're just going to craft, and if the cabin fever risk goes up, we go live in a cave. We take all our wood and we burn that for a night. And that should knock it on the head. Let's chuck a couple of hours in and to see if the weather gets any better. You know what? Was I actually starting to craft? Oh, I was crafting boots. I wasn't looking. You guys were probably shouting at me about that. How do I... I wonder if I can actually undo this a bit. We've slept, so we've kind of ruined it a little bit. But these pair that are... Oh, you can't uncraft it. Well, that sucks. So what have we thrown at that? I wasn't looking because I was too busy talking. That's silly. I got another piece of hide back in the rail yard. So I'm not too burnt about it, but I have thrown basically a piece of hide and a piece of guts at this. And you can't undo it partway through. But you can drop them. That was so daft. I'm just going to say I was probably thrown a little bit by the menu, but it's also because I just didn't read it. And I was just thinking of other things while I was doing it. So that's a bit stupid. I definitely don't have any of those in progress, so that was what I mucked up. Oh well. People were telling me, I'm sure. So, my choice then is to go have an adventure back to the rail yard and do that crafting there. There's some other bits there too. Got some water. I got plenty of water back there. What I don't have back there is lots of food. So we could go get it and come back here. I'm not sure if I have much in the way of... Alright. So unless the weather is terrible, that's what we'll probably do. So now it's gotten pretty good again. So we're going to eat as much moose meat. Obviously we picked up the really small piece, but we'll eat as much moose meat as we can fit in. Tiny piece there. So we could climb down that rope. Or we could go the long way. This way has a bear. I'm not even sure it's really that short, to be honest. And this way's had a little bit of an invisible bear too. And that one that just seems to pop in. We get over that bit. Down the lake. I'm actually just going to go to the gate. Like, it's not much longer. It's not really a problem. I feel very silly about making accidental deerskin boots now. But I do feel glad that I caught it when I did, and still have two of the skins left. Definitely got nothing on us. Only just underweight.
Goddamn freezing.
I mean, it's not like we have to go back to a whole new zone or anything, so potentially got a little bit of trickiness if some of the wolves are back. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. I've also tried something to fix my forward moving bug. I might have alluded to that a little bit before, but I did try and debug it. But what I came up with was that it was a Windows problem. And I'm just going to try it here by moving forward. I'm going to stop at the gate and see if it's still doing it. So stopping. Yeah, it's still going forward. Okay. What I tried to fix was changing how Windows wanted to do the speed on that. And it obviously hasn't worked. But if I plug in a separate keyboard into my laptop, it seems to fix it. So just having a listen out for any wolves. This is all very tight space all in here. They're between me and the rail yard. I'm sure I'm going to hear about it soon. Did I hear a bark? Thought I heard a bark, but maybe not. These blind hills. It's fun cresting these blind hills. But yeah, I think what the problem is the physical keyboard on my laptop. I've played so much Long Dark on it, with always pushing the W key to move forwards. Well, there's a wolf. So there's one coming in the gate that way. So I'm glad I just didn't try and go through the gate. He's going. Oh, there's two out there, three out there actually. Wow. Right by that front gate. So me getting in and just getting this piece of deer skin and getting back out is going to be slightly troublesome. They're not between me and the door, so that's good, but I'm just trying to get a beat on them. You probably can't see on the video, but there's definitely 3 walking around outside the front gate of that area. So there's one... I'll just try and... I don't want to loose an arrow. But there's one where the cursor is there. There's another one where the cursor is there. And there's another one just through all that gear there. But there's none in here as far as I can tell. But yeah, so what happens with the keyboard, I'll tell you this when I get inside. So I'll just drop down. So when you've been pushing the W key long enough, I think because laptops run a bit hot, there's like a membrane under the keys. And if that's worn out a little bit, it can cause you a tiny bit of grief. I think that's kind of what I found from looking online. And it's possibly the problem I'm having. So along with replacing the monitor in my laptop, which is actually starting to get burn in, I probably also need to replace the keyboard as well. So we're still early in the day. So there's that deer hide I was talking about. Got all these bits of guts. Apparently heavy now. There's a jerry can, but no lantern to put it into here. What else was I storing in here? I think I might put most of those in there, and we'll get them on the way back out. He says, hopefully, because we don't need extra weight really of that sort of stuff. Doubt we really need all the cattails at the moment, because we've got so much moose meat up the way. So we only really need that. Well, we got like more than half a kilo of matches. Just got to remember to take it all back. Has that book been read? I mean, could read that by a fire, getting over the cabin fever risk. We're not going to need that many emergency stims. Famous last words. Oh, we got all these salty crackers, so that's fine. Well, there's nothing to pry bar at the moment. Might take back... no, we'll leave the whetstones here for the moment. Everything else can kind of come back up with us, unless we maybe leave so much cloth back up there. So we'll do that as well. Don't need that lantern fuel either, do we? Oh, we might build a torch, maybe. A good torch. Could build a couple, actually. Nothing else here. So now I've got to try and figure out a plan to get out of here. I might go up and around the back, maybe. Or maybe out that side gate. Secured wolf pelt too, but do I... Can I do anything reasonably useful with it? Not really. We're up to a 96% on our wolf coat, so that as well is a bit of a exercise of futility. So sounds like it's getting windy. Just wondering if I can get a bead on those wolves, and hoping they haven't migrated into this area while we've been inside.
My fingers feel numb.
There's only one way we're going to know. Just to go for a bit of a run. And find out if anyone wants to bark at us. Get under that thing? sure if I can see any of the wolves. But I guess I'm taking a punch that... I really would have thought I'd see them if they were wandering around out there before. Well, there's one. I feel more comfortable knowing at least one of them's over there. Oh, there's another one down there. So there's one over the back there. I wasn't going to try and go get into the ravine just yet, but might be on the cards for later. A few more cattails over here. Did I miss any back that way? I don't think so. I do hear the bear. Pretty sure. Oh. Cattails galore everywhere. How are we off cold-wise? Hypothermia risk is creeping up a bit. It's not like we're in any danger really, but I'll leave the few cattails for another adventure. Yeah, the wind definitely wants to come and say hi. Put that away for the moment. Although the wolves might be back when we get back up here. Headwind no matter what I do right now. something looks like a wolf, but I suspect it's probably just a part of a limb or a rock. Yeah, it's not moving, whatever it is, so... It's the right colour to be a wolf. We'll get the flare out just in case anyway. Could be a mag lens time of day, but I don't need a fire right now. I could do some more cooking, and I could do some cooking outdoors. Not that we need to cook, but... These traps haven't been paying off for a while. Oh, still there's... I need to change to that keyboard. I'm going to pick that off. I'm going to try a different spot closer to where I've seen the bunny moving. The bear is 100% walking around down here. Let's go clock him. Don't jump off the edge with the move bug though. I wonder if you can wander down that way. I don't know. I don't know if Turkey's tried that. Looks like you probably could. Oh, we've lost a bit of condition to the cold. I'm just stuck in for a little bit. Alright. So the cabin fever risk went up and then it went down a little bit. Now let's try and make a start on some pants this time. Just till we're warm. Okay. Disc and pants. Put an hour in. Alright. So almost warm, but we'll... divide our time a little bit, maybe. Really should do some stuff to tidy all that up. There is this container here. It's just hard to find in the dark. So I only need 4 bits of cube gut, so the rest of you can just go there. Alright. Didn't actually get rid of the hypothermia risk either. Oh, mouse just flipped on me. Hang on. Minus 11. If I can get... Not that we need it. If I can get a 58-minute chop down on that. We'll get cold, but we'll get most of the way there. It gave us something to do outside.
Die if I don't warm up soon.
You'll be fine. Get over it. So we'll chuck another hour in. Right. Now we'll just do a bit of rinse and repeat to just keep that. Do a little bit of stuff inside to get warm, bit of stuff outside to get cold. Might just do some dropping of the firewood. Wouldn't mind being really tired on this night to get the full condition recovery. Foggy again. Fill up on the moose meat. Wondering if the game was going to be horrible enough to spawn wolves back in during fog, while you don't expect it. You'd probably do things like that, right?
Hey, I'm so cold.
Should probably be able to get an hour in. Hour in of crafting this thing. I really wish that would go away from offering that to me. So how can I actually... can I do that? If I dropped a piece of guts, it probably would take that away, which is probably a good thing because I don't trust myself now. So if I drop a piece of gut, I click on the workbench. Yeah, that's a safe way to do it. Now I only need that many to do it. I think we can get another. We'll put an hour, but I think it'll cut us off after about half, but it'll give us the credit, so let's do it. We got there. Let's try another half hour. Got partway. So now again, we need to get out of here in the dark. Don't think... Oh, I'll pick up that cured gut. I'll put it away upstairs. Now, just trying to orient myself against that so I can try this again. So if I turn around and go this way, past that table. That's the bathtub. Can I go this side of the bathtub or am I that side of the bathtub? I'm so disoriented now. That's the wood. Well, I thought it was the wood thing. Oh man, don't get on stuff. I am so lost now. Would have thought that. What are you? If I turned around again. I would have thought that is the firewood bin, yes. Which means just past it, if I stick to the wall, oh, this is very confusing. Should be able to go up. Am I going up and finding stairs or not? I think these are stairs. And now I think I'm upstairs. Yay. Now, I don't want to do that to get all the way. Oh, I could try it, I guess, to get all the way upstairs. Walking around that thing. Before I do that, let's see if we're...
by snow.
We'll get you a drink. Quit your moping. It's early and we can't even sleep for that full time and get all that back. So I might as well just break down anything in the dark, maybe. Curtain. There's a window. I can just see just enough for a window. This is a fun game for everyone playing at home. Tell you what, we will sleep on the floor down here somewhere. Sort of the kitchen area, I think. There's all my wood collection. There's the storage bin. I can plonk that down there. But we aren't tired. Anything... Nothing we can craft. I wonder if there's something I can do downstairs now. I can just make out some windows now. Very, very loosely, so... I'm stuck on something. Somewhere along here should be the door to get out, I would have thought. And there's curtains I can tear down. It's not the most tiring thing in the world. This place is so dark. Right, what are we next to? That's the stove. So if I go back on this line, it should be about next to the door. So dark. There's the wolf pelt. So we've gone too far. It's over here. Oh, there's my water bottles. A bit more. There we go. Managed to finally get out. All this because we weren't... Okay. Okay, so I'm not surprised it's so dark inside, because it's ridiculously dark out here. So we're not going to be able to do much to get tired out here either. But... crouch down so we can't be detected in case there are the wolf respawn. Can do a couple of things. Well, a couple of sharpens of this outside in the cold. Mostly so we can fend off a little tiniest piece of that cabin fever risk. Usually just do ridiculous things like this outside until... Could have read... Maybe... Can you read outside for an hour if it's this dark? Probably not. I wouldn't have thought so. You need the moonlight even outside, I would have thought for that. I'll just do... Oh, I got any crappy torches?
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Oh, I got a bit brighter. Can almost see something. Alright. And now we have the hypothermia risk. Okay. Now I can actually see windows though. I'm still crouched. So somewhere around here. I'm just going to have to squander the potential recovery. Come on, ground. Give me some spot. There we go. Don't even have a cup of tea made up. I don't even have tea I can make up. We really do need to get back and loot Milton and then go into Hush River. I haven't done Pleasant Valley with this character though either, or Timberwolf, because I normally hurry to get to Timberwolf, but that's partly for the clothes, so there hasn't been really any need. Let's just kick that in. Oh, if we can find our way downstairs. So I'm assuming this is the way back to the... There's the door. Oh. This way. Where is it? It should be downstairs. Table. I'm absolutely fumbling around in the dark here. Something this way. Absolutely stuck on something. This is... What am I stuck on? That bed. Where am I? Am I close to the crafting table yet? God damn, I can't see anything. I could be anywhere. What's this? Is this... Oh, that's the firewood bin. Okay, at least I know where I am. I've done a complete circle. Just want to see it intersect on the ground. So I want to turn 90 degrees from that. I want to walk forwards this way. Go around this thing. Right. That's the crafting table. Workbench. That's what I meant. Let's just do 2 hours. Yeah, we'll be alright for 2 hours without going hungry, I don't think. Actually, maybe not. Let's we'll eat 2 cattails. Don't want to squander them too much. Still sounds pretty crap out there, but we can see. Do another 2 hours and then go get some food. It's not a big hit on the calories, it seems. Alright, so that cabin fever risk is still in a bit of a hover. Alright. I don't really mind doing that little exploit with the bedroll to at least find your way around.
I could eat anything.
Because to be honest, if you're a person in a dark room, you could feel your way around. Whether or not you could, craft things with that level of dark if it requires an actual large table to do so, I don't know. Reasonably cold. Got some sticks back though, so not exactly a huge haul of them though. 2 bits to chop down at another time. I thought there were more sticks around here. Can't get up that bit. Can you get up? Yay, just up that bit. I really keep saying I'm going to go just grab my other keyboard, but I'll call that a job for the next episode. I'll plug that in properly and make that go. Sticks are taking a fair while to come on back.
Can't feel my hands.
Ouch.
Cold.
A little bit surprised the rabbit traps only paid off at first couple of times. You're new. And then after that, just haven't been doing anything. Not that we need it, but I sort of was testing the long-term viability of, you know, staying in a place like this. Because obviously the moose is great. Cooking 5 with the wolves, it's pretty good too. Alright, so the cabin fever is pretty much just in a holding pattern. Okay. Only 4 more hours needed. Might just chuck another half hour into that. Then I might go chop down a log. I just want to be fully warm for that activity. 2.67 hours. Seems tempting to just finish them off, but just trying to divide that time. Just a little bit. Oh, I've just looked at the time and realised how far through the episode we are. So, there's a log over here. This is a big thing. It's a fir, so this might take a little while. Oh no, it might be a cedar. I'm looking at like, oh, wind chills. Not the best. Don't think we're sheltered here at all. Doesn't matter. Well, we got cold quick on that one. Now the weather's crappy, so it doesn't make me feel bad about spending time inside, so I'll take it.
Goddamn freezing.
We've got a real good collection of wood. Probably no reason for it to be kept inside. I probably could keep it all outside too. Do it. Let's get ourselves a new pair of pants, and then I think we'll call it an episode. So, sip of water. We've we've gone over on this episode. Well, let's just go for glory then. There we have it. Up to a grand 19 degrees. Nothing else down here. Leave those boots where they are. Now, did I still have... So now I've got one piece of cured gut on me, I think. Oh, two pieces of cured gut. And do I have that? Did I already chuck a repair into... I chucked a repair into something? Maybe that was a different character. I thought I had chucked in a repair. Maybe not. Because I actually thought I could do this outside. No water on me there. But anyway, we were going to call an end to this. So I will just duck outside, duck back in to make a save point. Yeah, we'll call this an episode. Thanks for stopping by once again. And we shall see you in the next adventure. Alright, bye.